Hello everyone, my name is Kenyatta Brown, and I have the great and honorable pleasure of introducing our guest today. We will be celebrating a man of great stature. He is an inspiration to many, including myself. When I think of the word of true human kindness, this person embodies that word as a whole. Looking back onto our childhood, when you think of the question that we were asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? Our answers, including mine, were very pure, subtle, and generic, but very innocent. We had things like a pop star, a singer, a musician, a teacher, a doctor, a superhero. Our guest tonight chose a musician. He held on tight to the idea, he ran with it, and he never, ever looked back. At the ripe young age of 5, our guest decided to learn the piano. By the age of 14, he was well versed in the skill, and he also decided to take his hand at singing. When he grew up in a 2-parent household. A mother who loved to sing just as much as he did, and she was in gospel choirs, and she was in gospel groups, and she traveled to different churches to give her and extend her skill to others. He had a father who supported her and his son's idea of also diving into the world of music. Being the middle child of 3, he decided to follow in his mother's footsteps and to pursue his own pathway of music. He graduated college, Towson University, with a degree of Bachelor of Science in Music. From then on, he decided to make music his profession, showing the world that it was his time to shine and creating his own lane entirely that no one else, I feel, can follow. He has decided to make his own. He's decided to become a music director, a composer, a pianist, a singer. The list goes on, a mentor. As he grew older, his accomplishments were just humongous. He decided to create musical groups like his Will Community Choir, his group like the Unique Sounds of Love, his group as the Portland Boy Choir, the Gay Men's Choir of Washington, D.C., where this choir and many that he's combined together got a chance to sing in the front lawn of Washington, D.C. back in 2017. He also has the opportunity to collaborate with esteemed artists like Twinkie Clark from the gospel group The Clark Sisters, or Dr. Issei Barnwell, who's an African-American award-winning singer. He also had his opportunity in his hand at creating his own music and making his own CDs. He's also taken the groups that I've listed before and meshed them together to make grand groups. But when you come into his space, he makes sure that he creates a space that is judgment-free. You always feel safe and supported in the space he provides. You always feel seen when you think no one is watching. You feel heard when you think no one is listening. He gives you that opportunity, that space to be authentically you. I've always had the opportunity to express myself, but when I finally met our guest, I was able to really embody who I was. I met our guest when he was a temporary pianist at an old church of mine, and we had like a love-hate relationship because we didn't know too much about each other. My mother decided to adopt him as her second son, and then we just learned that we had so much in common when it came down to musical interest and musical ideas and creating our own and giving it to other people. He has always given a space where he feels that I should be authentically myself and my voice should be heard. My voice is important, as well as making sure that he knows that he is a big part and inspiration to others, like stated before. Ever since then, we have been stuck together like glue. I support him, he supports me. As he went on to his accomplishments again, he began to make concerts. So like I stated before, he had concerts where he would take little groups that he had and he would make one huge group and he would put on concerts and he would give them the money to charity, or he would give it to a local church or someone in need. He also dibbled and dabbled into being a mentor, where he created a workshop called How Much Do You Love It? It was here in Maryland, but he also took that workshop and he went to places like Germany and Africa and Italy and just expanded his horizon and expanded his love and expanded his support to other people outside and inside of his group. he has also been celebrated and supported from all walks of people who know him from his parents or people that he's gathered and known through his walk in his lane of the music industry. Of course, he has faced adversity and he feels like those days hang over him like a gray cloud, but he doesn't choose to let it hold him down. He walks in with his head held high and his shoulders pushed back as he creates this aura of love and positivity. He had a last concert that was able to show how much people influenced him and support him and how they made him into who he was today. And now he currently lives in Portland, Oregon, where he is a director for the Bravo of Performing Arts. So tonight, I want you to welcome him with open arms just as much as he would welcome you. And I want you to enjoy and immerse yourself in great love, light, and music as we introduce Joshua Sommerville.